problem. Just ring me up, maybe.
What's good, y'all? Let me give people a second to tune in, man. But it's definitely gonna be a problem today, and I already knew. We got Permit Patty here. We're gonna talk about Permit Patty real quick. So y'all do know, matter of fact, let me get the banner. 2016 to current. This will be the third year, but the second year we've done it here. Today is supposed to be the Hunting Park Party, our Halloween event. We raised hundreds of dollars for, and I'll show you, for props. What's good? Props, candy, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff for the kids. It's third year, second year here at Sherman. And for those of y'all who familiar with Program the Parks, who familiar with me, know that we've been doing this work in the park since 2016, right? Y'all seen state senators, y'all have seen alder people, y'all have seen county supervisors here right beside us while we do this work, right? So in a second, we finna have a conversation because we got a Permit Patty situation here. Since 2016, any event you have came to at Sherman Park or otherwise, we have never had a permit, ever. We've had the full support of every elected official y'all have seen around us. We've had the full support of the community. And this year, the event don't start till 6 o'clock. This year, we pull up to start setting up around 12. Soon as we get here, the police pull in. They hit a U-turn, follow us through the park. We pull over, and he looks at us and keeps driving, right? We go pick up some of the young people, which y'all see two of them here with us to help prep. There's one of our young people right there and the other one right here. You know what I'm saying? Other situation going on. Gad. So they drive off to go grab some stuff from the house. This lady walks up to me out of nowhere. Ain't no county vehicles here. There's no sheriffs here. There's nobody here. This lady walks right up to me and said, hi, Mr. Mays. You don't have a permit for this today. I'm gonna need you to take this down. And I'm looking at her like, who the hell is you? You know what I'm saying? But she walks the hell off and gets on her phone, presumably to call the police. So we might have a problem here today. Because at the end of the day, we have never had Halloween Helen. That's a tight one. We have never had a permit for any. When I say any, and you can go back since 2010, a permit for an event at the park. We have never had a permit for any event. I don't know what her name is, but Sue about to get sued, if that's her name. Because this right here is a problem. We have raised hundreds of dollars. I have busted my tail to make this event happen. You know what I'm saying? With no funding, no nothing, and they are still trying to sabotage our program. We don't even be here like that. We have been taking these young people from out of the park, taking them to our center, taking them to different places so we don't have to deal with stuff like this. We got 3 events left for this year. We have this event, we have our coat drive, and we have our Christmas event. If they are going to do this for our next 3 events, there's going to be a problem here. There's going to be a problem. So, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, here we are, Halloween. We have provided a free, safe Halloween event. This is the 3rd year This will be the second year we've had it in Sherman. This will be the third year we've done it in total. But a free, safe environment event for the surrounding community to come and participate in trick-or-treating or whatever it is they do. And now we have a situation. Now let's not mind that since 2016, fast forward to 2017, the city and county has paid another group to come in and duplicate our program. At this point, they've paid them almost $300,000. They have produced no results. They have not saved any lives. They have not changed anything in this area. Meanwhile, this is what they do to us. So if this event don't happen today, I'm going to go show you her face. So if you know who she is, we all gonna know who she is. Because I ain't going. And if there's gonna be a problem, there's gonna be a problem. Because listen, there's no way unless they just sat and waited, they watched my page, they saw the date, and you just had this lady planted here. I'm just saying, man, this is absolutely ridiculous. Again, all the work that we do in this community, we don't get permits. The community is our permit. They want us here. They want this stuff to happen. At the end of the day, county, city, whatever it is, the people own and control that. I don't give a damn about no permits, because at the end of the day, we have maintained safe environments. We have engaged young people. We have kept people safe. We have given people productive and constructive things to do with their time. And this is how our hierarchy does to people like me. Now, I've been very quiet about the Fed case. I've been very quiet about the sabotage of funding. I've been very quiet about all the things they've done to us in the background that some people know, some people don't. But at the end of the day, what they're trying to do, I want y'all to understand this. What they are trying to do is they're trying to poke a bear, fam. And it's only so many times this right here, at the end of the day, I'm a man, fam. And, you know, the disrespect is definitely at an all-time high. And I just can't, you know what I'm saying? I just can't roll with it, you know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to know what's going on. If something does transpire today, then I want y'all to understand and know why. Because at the end of the day, the county needs to answer why have we been able to operate in this area, in this space, without permits up until all the way until this time. And then today you ask for a permit. No one has ever gotten hurt or harmed at any of our events. Nothing at all, ever. So, she over here, she's still sitting behind this damn, there she go, permit Patty, or as Gab called her, Halloween Helen, is sitting over there behind the goddamn garbage can. So I want y'all to know what's going on. And the next thing, where did they just go? She went in there to talk to someone. He can't do nothing about this because they don't have a permit. And even if, you know what I'm saying, if it's gonna be a problem, it's gonna be a problem. What I'm gonna need y'all to do is so again, 100 Park Party.
Make up by that
2018. And again, if there ends up being a problem for everybody who donated and who supported, see, this is why we show you know, where your funds and where your money go. It could all be, you know what I'm saying? This stuff costs money, you know. And I'm really, you know what I'm saying, I'm really just disturbed because, like I said, man, we didn't try to stay out the way. We have tried to maneuver around all the BS, and they still find a way. You know what I'm saying? They still find a way. Listen, I'm pretty sure she done already called the park rangers or the police. Listen, I didn't even know this park had park rangers. I've never seen a park ranger in any park until we started doing stuff here. They've called the park rangers on us before. You know what I'm saying? They've done all kind of stuff only to our program. only to us. But if I go around this park right now, not just today, the young people have not been in this park at all. They've not been in this park because they have ran them out of here. The kids don't want to be here. You got all these groups and these grown people and these white organizations who can't listen. Let me tell y'all something. They had a whole meeting in City Hall about they didn't feel safe here. These kids was taking over their space and trying to run them out of the park. They had a meeting about this, fam. Understand, they had a meeting because white groups came here and felt that they owned a part or piece of this park, and they felt like they should be able to tell young people to shut up, stop cussing, without feeling like somebody's going to threaten them or give them verbal backlash. They had an entire meeting about this that we were not invited to, that we were made privy to, that we showed up and said, y'all don't, what do you mean your space, your area? You don't have an area or a space in our park, in our community. You are a guest here. So you have these groups who have essentially come in to a community that is traumatized, to a community that is povertized, and they're complaining that they can't sit here in peace and collect their check and not be able to enforce whatever they feel like on these young people here. So for those of y'all who are just joining, this is 2018. We've been here since 2016. We have not ever had a permit for any event we have ever thrown in this park. That is numerous events, book bag drives, the Halloween party, Chili Tuesdays, all this different kind of stuff. We've had the Christmas event here. We've had just a number of events here. Now today, we pull up to start setting up. Mind you, let me also tell you this. The group that was funded, that was brought in on top of us, our stuff is called Program the Parks, right? Let's Program the Parks. Do you know what theirs is called? Activate the Parks. No, it's not good. Take them both. It's not. So now today, we show up to start setting up and get this, because the event is at 6 o'clock. So we came here a whole 6 hours early to start the setup. And I'm glad we chose to do that, because no sooner than we pulled up here the first time, the police were here. The police have not been here. They pulled right in behind us. And as soon as we went through the circle and pulled back around, they pulled up next to us, looked at us, and drove off. Now that we came back, we done got the young people, we came back here to set up, and now this lady literally manifests out of thin air and asks me and says, Mr. Mays, how are you doing? You don't have a permit. I'm going to need you to take this stuff down. Now, it's been verified that this lady does work for the county. I've never seen this lady before. This lady got on a damn hoodie. She got a mullet. Lady, who are you? But she just appeared out of thin air and told me that I don't have a permit for my event today. We just got out the car, just set this stuff on the ground, and you appear and tell me that Gab called her Halloween Helen, hashtag Halloween Helen, permit Patty Part 2. So now there is a county. This look more like one of those trucks that just come and clean stuff up. But I want y'all to see, man, the type of stuff that we go through. This conversation that's being had about funding and about why we have so many nonprofits and organizations that sit back and collect our tax dollars, spend our tax dollars, and nothing ever gets changed, fixed, or done. But see, we've been doing this work in this area, and since we've not been in the parks in the capacity we used to, this area has I have Ring. I have video surveillance on my on our new location, and Ring, one of the things Ring does, and I'm going to post it, they collect data from all the different incidents that happen in the area. Do you know the last time I just took a snapshot or a screenshot of what's going on in the community in this area? It is riddled with assaults, not home invasions, burglaries, shootings, all this different kind of stuff. But these areas, like I said, this is the second or third year, and they've paid this other group close to $300,000, and they have not done one. They have no results or positive impact to show you for the work for that money. Meanwhile, we still gotten $0. Meanwhile, we are still getting scrutinized and asked for permits. So again, at the end of the day, I don't want to hear about the city or the county red tape and what show whatever it is. So MPD got with Brandon, what is his name? Brandon Culpepper, and they, mind you, this dude does rugby and lacrosse. I don't know if y'all know where Sherman Park is. I don't know if y'all know things that black people do. But if you know a majority or a great number of black people who invest in rugby and lacrosse, I want you to put the emoji with the hand up. I want you to do that. Because that essentially is what was brought in and funded for 2 years. And I can, listen, I save files. Now, if y'all go into Program the Parks and look at our work, you will see 30, 50, 75, over 100 kids in most of our major events and all of that. The files I have on them, they can't get more than 8 or 10 young people to do anything they've ever done in this park. So if that's worth $300,000, I could just, meanwhile, the county is still holding up our $37,000. Meanwhile, we're still having a conversation about permits. Keyshaw, what's good, bro? Good to see you back out here, young man. You already know what I'm gonna say. You already know what I'm gonna say, young man. If you can slide through, man, slide through. But it's good to see you back out here. I'm good though, y'all. I'm just, you know, this stuff never ceases to amaze me. But I want y'all to understand what's going on here, and not just with us, just in general. People that's doing real work, people that are really putting the work in and making change and reaching folks. Like, those are the people they don't want around. I can scan this park right now. You won't see. Now, it's, what time is it? It's 1:30. Nobody in the park. Now, you know what else this looks like? Looks like this at 4. Looks like this at 6. Looks like this at 8. Because most of the young people who usually congregate here have been pretty much driven out, arrested, chased, agitated. And you know what that breeds? When these kids ain't in this park, did the crime rate go up or down? I'll leave that question for y'all leadership. That's what I'll do. It's a reason that we use these parks as base. It's a reason that we try to have them here. It's a reason why our formula works and theirs don't. So at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Absolutely, PR. You know, they take pictures and smile with them and don't give a damn. They don't answer their phone for them past 9 o'clock. Oh, don't let them get kicked out the house. Don't let them have a legal issue. They don't want nothing to do with them. That's the difference between them and us. But we're going to try and continue to set up here. And if anything else happens, I'm going to keep this going live for now. So you guys will see that. Absolutely. They're going to have to write me a ticket or whatever it is they think they're going to do. I just want y'all to understand, if this event does not happen today, after we have raised money, after we have pushed for this to happen, this will be why this event does not happen. And I apologize if it does not, for everybody who donated and supported to try and make this happen this year. I'm just giving you a reason and an update as to why and what's going on. Sherman Park is the conversation of a lot of folks. It's a lot of folks showing their face. It's a lot of folks having conversation. It's a lot of folks being put in front of cameras and having talks and doing all this stuff. But there is no result being brought from this stuff. We are still going through the same 2016 ass shit that we went through when we first started. And that's sad. That's really sad. They learned nothing from what happened here. Zero. We had anywhere from $25 to $40 million coming to this area because there was an uprising, there was a revolt, and you can't show me one thing different. One thing. It's been 2 years, almost 3 now. So somebody wanted to remain messed up because it's profitable. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna continue to do what we do. Myself, Gab, Nate is here from the Single Parents Club, MK Single Parents Club. We got 2 people with us, and we gonna do what we need to do, and they gonna have to do what they gonna have to do. Because at the end of the day, they cannot deny we've been in this park for all this time. They cannot deny we have done numerous events that have been safe and that have went without error or without injury or without major incident since 2016, and we have never had a permit. For this lady to pop up here with her mullet having ass and ask me for a damn permit, know me by name. This lady just popped up to this park on the day of our event and told me I don't have a permit. She want me to take my stuff down. And then she proceeded to walk across the field and phone the police, the sheriff, somebody. So again, hashtag Halloween Helen. Did you say that was a name, Halloween Helen?
Halloween Helen, yeah.
Hashtag Halloween Helen, aka Permit Patty Part 2, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She has a. Listen. So.
Go get the basketball game. Go get the basketball game.
All right, y'all. I'm finna set this up, and we finna get to putting this stuff back up. If anything happened, then y'all see what we see.
What?
So,
I'm from the bag.
Act like you got some sense, eh?
You know I ain't got none.
Well,
I'm a ninja.
Tell them you ain't got no sense.
Makeup by Nene, y'all. But I need my funds for this.
Let me play some music. Halloween music.
Halloween Helen, cutting the fuck up. Tag me in.
Hey, I know that one.
Yeah, no.
I was reading it through the comments. Oh, that's my phone or they phone?
What? My phone in my pocket. How y'all doing this afternoon?
Afternoon.
Yes, this afternoon.
You bring no table.
What is this
Hey,
called?
Liza.
Show didn't. What is this called?
What's that?
Yeah.
You a joker.
I'm a joker. What's up, y'all? I'm a joker. Tell me what's this called?
Right.
No, because I thought it was, I kept calling it, what you call it? Deadpool. Nah. Jack-o'-lantern. And that's a pumpkin, ain't it? Mm-hmm. You irritating, you slow.
I'm talking to the fans on live, man.
That's Liza. Oh. Hey, Liza, come on. Come on with your, come on with your police costume up here for Halloween Helen. We need you. We need backup.
Move, get back.
Come on, Zay.
I waiting on you. Y'all come enjoy. Oh, man.
Let me.
Man, I was trying to tell them to come join the party.
They gonna come. Come on, Nana.
Ooh, where Nana?
Nana she just jumped down. Y'all see her? Oh, I got the file.
What's he say? Move. What's that say?
I got a picture. Zay, quit smacking like that. Get out my ears.
Man, I'm gonna eat my gum the way I eat my gum.
Not in my ear. Is it clear? Oh man. I need to get off
right
this.
Here. You looking for this?
I need to get off this droid.
I'm looking for the glue. Oh, you didn't grab the glue?
It started at 6 o'clock. Thank you, Masson, if I'm saying it right. I'm a jester. She right there, Halloween Helen. Up. Look who just pulled up.
I'm finna call Michelle. You know, the way you go around, it's more than one way to skin a cat, baby.
Hey, girl.
I see that on live. I ain't never heard of that. I've been living in this area since 1972. Ain't nowhere in the world. That's a move.
What up, bro? Look at her. Why do they all do the same thing? Why do they all call the police or the authorities and they stand there in a certain stance and they wait on it?
We got what we gonna use what we got, okay?
Vaun. Like she's standing there with no shame. She really 6 to 9 shame.
For an area.
No, I was telling somebody what time it was. She really standing there waiting for the police to get here. What up, Taz? We got Halloween Helen out here.
She out here.
She called the authorities on us.
Oh, that's the white people calling the police again, huh?
I know. I wanted to bring him, Liza, but you know he wasn't gonna stay in one spot. He perfect for to be up here and for today. I told him today was one of the best days to be black, but I guess not. According to Helen over there.
Well, first and foremost, do she live in this area? Is she a Sherman Park resident? I mean, how are you gonna?
Oh, we gonna carry on. I wish they would take us to jail for throwing a Halloween party for the kids. We gonna carry on. You see him?
If I go over there, it's gonna be a problem.
She ain't stopping
stay
nothing.
Away from there, cause you know I'll say something.
Okay, Sire. Taz said, "What's up? Fuck that Wanchy." His voice.
Crazy.
F that Wanchy.
That is too mental.
Ken said, "Black Power Queen."
Oh, tell
Ken
him Black
Brown.
Power, brother God. I love him. So what's going on?
Tell him
brother
I got
God?
superpowers.
That's crazy.
He
Man,
heard you.
That's crazy.
He heard you.
We live now, baby. I'm finna go over here. No. If I go over, y'all already know. If I go over there, it's gonna be a problem. Cause what laws govern? That's the problem. I grew up over here. You can have a space
Oh, Calvin,
in the
that's
park
what- yeah.
without a permit. I mean, I don't. That's like me saying I want a barbecue. I have to go get a permit to barbecue to have an area. That doesn't. That's not conducive. That don't even make sense to me. What law?
Here, Vaun.
I ain't even
That's why I thought
that
you.
part.
Yeah, I'm. If she, I ain't gonna encourage nobody to do it.
No, I'm not going.
And I'm not
gonna
gonna encourage the- you know.
I will say something real derogatory.
Right.
To her.
That's why I ain't had
that'll
neither one of them say
antagonize
nothing
the
either.
situation. You know, so I don't want to do that. But I'm just trying to think what law says that you have to have a permit to come to a park. I don't know. I never heard of such a thing.
I don't understand what upsets you about throwing a safe Halloween party for the kids in the community. What is upsetting about that?
I know what is upsetting about it. It's about because it's for our maids. Folks be hating. Let's keep it 1,000.
That's why me and Vaun
And we don't have the
definitely can't go over
complexion
there
for
and say nothing to her.
connection. That's what it is.
They gonna pull up so fast.
Am I right? Well, Bob been doing this for a minute. He did this. We had a big.
Where you at, Liza?
We had a big thing last year. What was it? When we had the
Liza always
was that
gang
last
gang.
year, fine.
No, that was
Year before last,
Look at
wasn't
gang
it?
gang.
And you had all the grave sites named after all the people that got. Right.
Oh, okay. I said pull up. Let's go.
Liza finna come and check your ass.
Check your butt.
Hey,
That's what Liza said on the live. She just wrote it on the live. Why you talking about come on?
She said a fellow white person finna come check her.
Let a white person come check a white person.
Yeah, that's what I already said previous to that we are not encouraging nobody to say anything to her. And that's why we're not saying anything. We're setting the example. Let her do what she want to do. She got freedom of speech. She got on a staff shirt. She feel like it's a problem to throw a Halloween party for kids in the park. That is her right to feel that way. She has the right to call the police, the park ranger, and everybody else for us throwing a free, safe Halloween party in the park for the kids.
Hello, Pop.
he is the best.
She is well within her rights.
That's messed up.
She was like, no, Bonnie.
Look at her.
Name and everything.
I mean, I ain't telling you not to, Liza, but I'm just saying I'm not encouraging anything.
She said right here.
Yeah, get the tool box, and then whatever else. What other thing did we bring out, Zay? Because I grabbed some cords. Look under that.
I like these pumps. These real. I like these pumps. That's the white pumps.
I threw 2 in there. Oh, my bad, y'all. She getting restless. She gotta move around. She getting restless.
Give me back the line so I can finish talking to the people.
You gotta wait a minute. Halloween Helen on the move.
Yeah, where did she go?
Over there.
I think that lady in the truck pull up. That's our friend.
She talking to my Mexican.
Yeah, I kind of think so. They talking.
That ain't gonna stop her. Exactly, Cheryl. Like, she don't, you know, people hide behind policies and rules and all that other stuff that's on paper just to try to hide the fact that they on some bullshit. I walked away from Vaun so I can cuss now.
I'm right behind you, damn. Just looking.
That'll be funny as hell, Liza. Yeah. The triple A's is in one of them boxes, one of them brown boxes. Yeah, like she's upset, like. Christopher, this is our 3rd year throwing a Halloween party, and this is our 2nd year doing it in Sherman Park. It's called the Haunted Park Party. So we are over here setting up, and while I was gone getting the ladder and some more stuff that we needed to set up, this lady, this fine young lady over here in this blue county staff shirt, she works for the parks, I guess. I don't know, it says staff, but she, I guess, was questioning about, you gotta watch the beginning of Vaun Live. She basically said we don't have a permit to do this and she's gonna make sure it's shut down. That's basically what happened. I don't know blow by blow, but I don't know exactly who she is. The other side, she making sure she got that sweater right there because I'm sure that's where her name is. But the one side say staff and then the other side probably say her name, but she covering that up. It's from 6 to 9, Taz. But we, you know what I'm saying, we trying to set up early. So, you know how Vaun is, and that's just how you should be anyway, to make sure everything is okay. And everything goes smooth. I already had to make a couple trips because of stuff that we, you know, forgot or didn't realize we needed or didn't realize we didn't have or whatever. You know, on one of those trips, this lady comes up to Vaun and says whatever she says. What's up, Joe Brewski? Yeah, 6 o'clock. That be me speaking to you at the MTEA building, Joe Brewski, out there with Mash. You probably don't be knowing who I am, but I always say your whole name. Nah, Halloween Helen. Haunted Helen. She's haunted.
Oh, Haunted Helen.
She's haunted. Vaun.
Oh, that lady, she works.
You gonna take this? Or you gonna keep it all the way through?
Yo. What's good? What's good?
I
don't know.
I was talking about the
I
car.
know.
I was talking about
The Mexican lady went in. She worked for the club. Who, my Mexican? Yeah, she went in
I was
inside the
good
club.
holding it. I was talking about this. We was gonna take the car.
No. He been.
Yeah. Taz on here. He was asking what time it was and stuff.
Yeah, give me back the live, dude.
Come on, we gotta see what's going on with this, cause she making all kind of calls. No, who got it? Zay? Oh, it's over there on top of my phone. His other phone.
She came
What's up, Camille? You coming through? Dude, call me Gapster. Oh yeah, I just got the top, Liza, and that's crazy because last year I had the whole bottom. It didn't have a top for it, and now I got the head, but that's okay. I'm out here on my jester stuff. I gotta get my face done by Nay. That's why I ain't really trying to show it like that yet until the party actually gets started. But I figured I'd try to be festive and, you know, throw my hat on, you know, throw my little partial costume on to get the kids in, you know, in fun spirit. We can't even turn the music on. I mean, we can, but, you know, it's a problem with us just being here with candy. Fucking candy and clowns and pumpkins, and we get the police called on us. So Halloween Helen called the park ranger and police on us because we over here setting up for our Halloween party up at Sherman. They still doing this. And she took the same stance as everybody else. Okay, Sire. Okay, Camille, just let me know. That's a lot you got going on. Exactly, Barbie. The county exec. Is that Abley? Chris? I don't think that'll help. If that's what you talking about calling. Yeah, that's the first thing I saw.
See, I got the pumpkin space on. So what we gonna do is when it get darker, we just make this
Yeah, thanks for offering to help Chris, but I think that Abley will more than likely side with her. That'll be more harm than Oh, I forgot about that, Camille. You got her number? Well, I didn't forget. I didn't think about that. We just trying to see. I'm just trying to see. That do help. Thank you.
The county park.
I want her to feel as stupid as she looked, just standing there waiting for somebody to pull up instead of doing her job. I don't know if she off or she just standing there and thinks she doing her job by calling them on us. She feel like she doing her job so she can just stand there.
They never been here. Hold up. I never see here.
They already had 2 people down there cleaning up. So what is she even doing here, fam? And she don't work for the Boys and Girls Club. She work for the county, period.
Yeah,
like she county staff.
We'll call Michael Mayo.
No, he ain't the supervisor. Felicia Martin is. I just asked Camille for her number. That's why I just told her that I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, she got a ball in it. She not the boss, is she?
Okay, I'm finna call her.
Yeah, I will be
here.
trying to call
Take
her
this
from-
live.
Y'all know who? You know her name, right?
This lady. No, she got her name covered up on her shirt. Oh, now she took it off. She took her sweater off her shoulder.
Well, what you need to do
Here,
is
I'm finna call her.
call the Milwaukee.
So we just gonna try and figure something out to maneuver around whatever it is she on, y'all. Oh, it's definitely gonna be some negative media messing with me. Absolutely finna be some.
Christopher said that he would call the county exec if that way. I said that probably wouldn't help us. He would probably side with her. So that's what they're talking.
No, I'm just saying if
He's saying he don't want the negative media, so calling him would probably try to.
they ain't gonna call him. All they gonna do is call the police or the sheriffs.
No, he was saying he would call them for us and let them know what's going on. Yeah.
Nah, we ain't gotta do all that. Listen, do I look? First of all, I know that. But for somebody who's been doing protests, somebody who's been doing community events, somebody who's been doing this since 2012, not one time in 6, almost 7 years, have I ever got a permit to do anything. And we have thrown some of the most successful, impactful events this community and other communities in Milwaukee have ever seen. So I don't want to hear about technicalities. I don't want to hear about what they red tape is. My thing is, do you want people to be safe? Do you want people to have something they can enjoy? And do you want people to be served? If the answer to all three of those is yes, which it should be across the board, I don't care who you are. If you're an elected official and you ain't out here serving the people, your constituents ain't happy. If those are things that you want, don't tell me about no permits. Don't tell me about no red tape. We're doing it. So absolutely, the kids are anticipating this every year. Every year. Every year. Not just in the parks. I don't want to hear about none. I don't want to hear about none of that. Absolutely. And see, this is the thing. See, and this is the trickery behind becoming an organization. See, when you become a nonprofit, they try to use that status to enforce those infractions and those rules on you. Oh, you can't be in the parks anymore unless you get our permit, or unless you do this, or unless you do that. Well, I have several community organizations that are not nonprofit, and we are operating in the capacity of that. So we are members of the community from the area who service this park as residents, as members of the surrounding community. So we're not an organization right now. We're not acting in the capacity of an organization right now. So again, I haven't given them a response. I didn't say nothing to the lady. All I asked her was, who are you? Who do you work for? That's all I asked her. I have not said nothing else to her. But what I am doing is letting the people and the constituents and the residents know, if something happens, whether to me or to this event, y'all will know why. For somebody to see, people don't understand why I'm so public. This is part of the reason why I am, because they do so much stuff. Again, a lot of the stuff that they do, I don't even put out there. I don't talk about. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because everything ain't, everything ain't for that. But at the end of the day, if it's gonna get real, then it's gonna get real. So don't even trip, because we definitely not leaving. That right there is definitely not what's gonna happen. We are going to stay here. She can hide behind this garbage can and peek all she wants to.
Look at her stand, dude. I gotta get a picture of this. You might come look at this.
It's just crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You've had, listen. See our young people. It's called the Haunted Park Party. Yeah. What?
Indiana, he had on a vest.
Okay. Peace. I don't know if you are from Milwaukee or surrounding area, but if you just tuned in live, we are near the basketball courts. It's all the park. It's all the park. We have thrown an event called the Haunted Park Party. This will be our 3rd year. This will be the 2nd year we've done it here in Sherman Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. For those of y'all who don't know, I am a local and national, for lack of a better term, activist. Gab, there's a number calling me from 906. Did you tell them to call me? This will be the third year we've done it. This will be the second year we've done it in Sherman Park. Last year we did it on 6th and Concordia at the 606 building. But the problem is, this lady just walked up to us from out of nowhere and said, Mr. Mays. She knows my name. I don't know who the hell she is. Never seen her before. She said that, Mr. Mays, you guys don't have a permit for this event. I'm gonna need you to take this stuff down. And I'm like, who are you? I asked her if she worked for the Boys and Girls Club. She said, no, I work for the county. And then she proceeded to walk off across this little parking lot right here into a field and call either the park rangers, the sheriffs, or the police department. I'm assuming it was somebody associated with the parks, maybe park enforcement or the rangers, because this vehicle just pulled up. It's 2 white dudes. One of them, Gav says, has like a vest type deal on. They have Florida plates, but it's more look like or Indiana plates. So it more looks like maybe so we finna see what happens, man. Essentially, the lady pulled a permit patty on us and told us we didn't have a permit, which this event services under, I don't like using these terms, but you know, people from the community, man, who just need a safe space to take their kids and enjoy Halloween. People do still celebrate Halloween, so we've offered a safe space for people to do that. We've had a bike giveaway the past 2 years. We've had contests for the best costume and prizes. Like, we've raised money and made this happen with zero funding, complete involvement, and complete funding from the community, donations, and that's essentially what's happened here. So waiting to see what happens, who the hell she called exactly, and this the thing though, Camille, you know we have never had a permit before. You know we've never had a permit before. Ever. So why today, after almost 3 years, they pulling this? It's because of my situation, and it's because they're trying to agitate me, and it's, you know, all the above. So I don't know who this is. Maybe.
Y'all over there struggling.
So we're gonna wait and see what happens here, because in some form, shape, or fashion, this event is going to happen. It's going to happen in Sherman Park. We have some calls being made. We have some things being done. So again, this is essentially another, you know, I don't know who this lady is or who sent her or whose order she's following, or if she just literally a permit patty. But again, for her to just appear the way she did at the time she did, because our event ain't till 6 o'clock. So there's no way this lady just happened to be here when we happen to pull up here and start setting up and tell me, Mr. Mays, you don't have a permit for this event. Where you come from? Like, literally, she just appeared out of thin air and stuff. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. So she waiting for whoever she called. Where all them people just come from?
She said she called her back.
No, it was just the 2 white dudes. Where the hell them people come from?
They pulled the car next to him. That's a different program.
Yeah. Oh, CNN is here.
Snap, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so apparently CNN is here. There's better timing.
So then I just said I was.
How you doing? Vaun Mays.
He had an interview
Pleasure.
with
Yes, sir.
Maria Hamilton earlier, and she mentioned you. So he
Okay.
said, I don't have any contact information. I said, he's right over there dealing with an issue about
Right.
being while black. About
Right.
being black.
Here you go. You take this then.
Okay. So CNN just rolled up. Funny how the universe works. Yes, girl.
So
They rolled up. They had all kind of stuff. They, you know, I'm recording. I'm doing video. I'm like, what y'all doing? I'm like, y'all press, like, what's going on? Y'all the news? I said, yeah, we're CNN. I said, oh, what's up? What y'all doing? They basically, they cover in Milwaukee. They have a documentary coming out. Exactly. It's 6 to 9, Christopher. They doing a documentary called Living While Black in Milwaukee. And they are using Sherman Park. I asked them if they talked to, I asked them who have they talked to in Milwaukee. And are they talking to people? They said that's all they've been doing. I said, oh, well, I believe you guys should talk to Vaun then. Have y'all heard of him? And then the producer, the one guy I was talking to, he hadn't, but the producer walked up. He was like, yeah, I've been trying to find him, but I don't have a contact. I said, well, he's right over there. And we're having an issue. Oh, okay, Christopher. Will do. Let me check that right now. Because we sure did just have an issue with this, didn't we?
Some work with the the project's there, and a bunch of people.
There she go right there trying to come talk to you.
And then that turned into
How you doing?
To Flint. We did some work with the
all right
issue there. And then I worked on a lot of other police shooting cases here. Pretty much all of them since Maria Hamilton. That's right.
That's the director of the Boys and Girls Club.
So with that,
so you know that they here, Camille. Because I don't want to interrupt Vaun talking to him and be rude and offensive and ask him to show me his credentials. You know, I'm going to ask him, but I don't want to, you know.
Since this is one of our events, we go on the park party.
Oh, I think she was CNN too. They rolled up in a separate car.
Who's hiding behind that garbage can over there.
No, she's walking up. Is that one of y'all producers right there, the black lady?
No,
did she roll up in a separate car, that blue car?
I don't think so.
The Tennessee plate? Oh, I don't know who that is then. Tennessee plates?
We have a blue car with Tennessee plates. That kind of the car, is that what you're referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Christine. That's our production manager.
Yeah, she just walked off with her then to tell her side of the story.
Another white woman calling the police on black.
Yeah, so what's funny is the event is until 6 o'clock. It just happened to come at like.
So it is CNN. Okay, Robin and okay, Chris. Thank you for the assist. Because I surely was just gonna blurt it out and try to watch my tone.
Green guy who was over here. I put that up and I turn around and she's standing behind me. Like, hi, Mr. Mays. You guys don't have a permit today. I'm going to take this stuff down. Now, I've worked in this park since 2016. We've thrown almost, I say close to 40, 50 events here. We've never had a permit. None of our community protests, none of our community cookouts, events, we've never had a permit for anything. I'm very well connected with a lot of the.
And the reason being is because we were just community people. We were not an official organization. So they, you know, it was a, I don't know, but what I'm saying is they could not hold that against us or even try to. There was loopholes they were trying to use, but they couldn't. So now, you know.
Regardless, she tells me we don't have a permit and she proceeds to walk over there and call
there they go.
The sheriff or the park ranger.
There they go right there.
Probably the sheriff's probably to try and prevent us from doing this program this year. So right now I have one of our senators.
I accidentally just opened this. I accidentally just opened this doing like that, Norma. Thank you, Derek. We'll be here. Hey, Kaylin. If you don't know what's going on, we're doing our 3rd annual 100 Park Party up here at Sherman. And Halloween Helen. called the county and the sheriff on us.
Yep, you say that.
We over here
Excuse me.
setting up for our for the park party tonight at Sherman from 6 to 9. And she's been standing up here waiting for the sheriff and the ranger to pull up. So the sheriff just got here. It just so happened, he's about to say something. Just so happened CNN pulled up too. So now here go the sheriff, the Boys and Girls Club director right here. CNN just pulled up. Halloween Helen called the police on us because we setting up for our park party tonight.
Alright, I'm Deputy Vaun, 111 Sheriff's Office. You guys having a party here tonight?
Not a party.
Okay. Do you have a permit for it? If you're gonna have speed or anything like that, nothing like that, can't have amplified music.
We've always had amplified music, but we have somebody reach out to county supervisor right now. So I don't know who this lady is. I've never seen her before. She says she works for the county. She verifies she works for the county. My thing is, like I said, I've never seen her before. We've been at the park since 2016. I don't know. I've never seen you here before.
No.
But a lot of the sheriffs here that have been here know who we are. We've always had amplified music. We've always been here. We have the support of a lot of county supervisors.
Hello, you reached the voicemail box.
That's who works right now. But we've never had a permit. So I understand if that's her position. But right now, we have some people making some calls to the county supervisor to whatever it is she's talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything that would lead me to believe you're having a big party. So I don't know what's going on. Do you have an ID that I can just put in your name and stuff? That I talked to you? Are you're the organizer? Okay. You don't have to have a permit to be in the park, but if you're going to have like a large organized event, bounce houses, anything like that.
No, we're passing out candy and it's Halloween.
Okay. Well, like I said, I got a call, I got sent out for, but I'm not trying to give you all a hard time.
Oh, I understand. I just needed some type of clarification.
Yep.
Because I wanted to understand where does it say you have to have a permit. I wanted you to distinguish.
That I don't know.
Okay, see.
All I know is that you have to have a permit to do
Large parties, like
organized
bounce
parties,
houses.
bounce houses, amplified music, things like that. If you're setting up tables and chairs for a large
We're
amount of
doing
people,
none
that
of
sort
that.
thing.
We're doing none of that.
Okay.
And they've been doing this for a very long time.
Okay, so when you I'm just trying to get information is all.
Right.
What exactly do you use in the park for this event?
So
Is it basically
we
just-
have a speaker, but the rest of the stuff is just like what you see here, little props, candy.
Okay.
It's really,
Do you use like the basketball courts or is it? I mean,
we don't need to use anything in the park. We have all our own stuff.
Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea of what exactly happens. Is it like a
The stuff you
actually,
see,
when she-
it's
when
what you
she-
see.
when
It's
she-
the stuff
when
you
she-
see
when
right
she
here.
spoke
We're
to
not
me,
using anything
she
out of the
had,
park,
like,
benches or anything.
Plastic kind of, it's like almost like a tabletop. Like we had it up.
okay?
It's like
It's kind of like a banner.
right? And she asked me to take it down. But when she said take it down, she really meant the whole event. Like, don't do this event.
Okay.
So that again, my position was I don't know who you are. You haven't shown me any credentials. You've been doing this. And that's all she said to me. And then she walked off and she called you guys. So,
Okay. Well, let me just put in some information in my computer. I'm gonna have to talk to my supervisor to see what's going on with them. But I'll get back to you in just a minute. I appreciate your cooperation.
Reggie Jackson.
Something like this where someone
Reggie.
person's gonna cancel Jackson, not knowing what's going on.
Right here, walking up behind
And
Levita.
just say, hey, you have to shut this down without even knowing what she's doing.
yeah,
She walked off with one of y'all producers. I don't know her name.
Well, she just came over here, didn't even know who we were.
Okay.
You know, she just said you have to shut it down. She didn't know what was involved, what they were
He
doing.
said her name. name. I forgot her name. It was a black lady
She
though.
just knew his name, pretty much.
Well, that I don't know.
Yeah, she knows who I am because everybody here knows who I am. I've been here 3 years.
Okay.
So
What would be the steps to go in and, you know, say, hey, you know, why did this happen? How do we prevent this in the future?
Honestly,
We don't know.
at this point, I wouldn't know. I would say if you have a permit for it, you don't have to worry about it at all. You know, you can say, hey, I have a permit. As far as I know, they go away. I mean, as far as I can tell you, probably lodge a complaint with the Park Service, but I don't know.
Can't you get a fine for unnecessarily calling the police? I mean, she
well,
called the police. She called the police.
she works for the county, so I mean, it's legit. It's a legitimate call. I'm not gonna do that again. I don't know her motives for doing it. I have my own feelings of why she did it. But you do what you need to do.
Okay, thanks, sir.
She won't get close enough. I got pictures of her though. I was answering them. She picked the right one and the right day. She walked off. She walked off with one of the other.
To interview somebody.
Jackson.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. And that's where we show up, and you know we're doing an episode about living while black and
Rough. It's rough.
And we stumbled into some living while black. So what happened? You might talk to her.
We've been working this park since 2016. I don't know if folks are familiar with they call them the riots. We talking about that gas station was burned down. So our work is actually creating something.
Zay, get over there. Just stand there.
The officer shoots in the car, but actually was one of the officers who so I do activism outside of youth park. We've had this event. This will be our third year. So we are our second time having it here in the park. For whatever reason, this lady shows up and tells us we don't have a committee. We never had a committee.
Yeah.
We've always operated out of this park. We've done dozens and dozens of events here. Never had a committee. She shows up today and tries to tell me I don't have a permit. She needs to walk over there and call me. She called her Halloween Helen.
Halloween. Man, black folks, we're undefeated. Sorry, I was like, do we have a name yet?
Wait till you see the picture. Wait till you see
Helen.
the
Okay,
Yep.
it's
That's
already
her.
started. It's already
Yep.
started. Wow. So, it's not this white lady over here.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where
She walked off with one of y'all producers.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. She walked that way towards the Boys and Girls Club, so they will be coming back, I guess. I don't know how she even...
So, are you surprised this would happen?
Absolutely not. Again, for those who don't know who I am necessarily, the event that I talked about in 2016, I have a federal case they're trying to charge me for some of the things that happened. Even though I was paid by the city to act as a peacekeeper to mediate through most of that situation through the arrest here. So I'm in a weird position. I know, we've had a strained relationship with the majors of, most of the former police chief, Sheriff Park, most definitely. We've had rumbles with him. So I'm just a person that this kind of stuff happens all the time. It's just unfortunate that it happened for today because this is one of the events that the community looks forward to. We usually have a bike giveaway where we give out bikes for the best costume for the young people. We didn't get to raise enough money because of the scrutiny in the case and all that stuff that came out earlier this year. But we're trying to maintain the presence. The people still want us to do it. The people still look forward to it. So we haven't been around as much, but to do that on the daily.
So this is something some kids will probably show up here looking for this.
Absolutely.
Now, so are you going to be allowed to stay here?
Whether we're allowed to or not, we're going to be here.
You're going to be here.
So
I hear you.
I'm a resident. I've been a resident over here. I've done a lot of work. I don't go by what they red tape and all that kind of stuff is. The people want us here. The community want us here, and that's we work for the security services.
And so you got candy and all sorts of stuff.
Man, we was gonna, have the fog machine out and got people being made up. We was gonna have artists come and
I can tell you being made up. I can tell we was taking care of a wound. I got beat up, man. That's how I steal my lunch.
These two young men right here have been in part of our program for a couple of years.
Okay.
So they came out to help us set up. So.
Yeah. And so, how was it?
Well, we've
had more of a decent relationship in the sense with the sheriff's department. Other than Clark,
I hear you.
there are a few sprinkles of them that are kind of Sheriff Clarky.
I
So
am
they
Chris.
give us
Sheriff Clarkish?
it's Sheriff Clarkish.
Yeah.
So they give us issues, but for the most part, they're pretty. They know who we are. They've been around. We've been around. Most of the issues we get usually come from MPD. They actually share this park. They were stationed here before, but as you can see, it's just been so much going on. Young people almost have completely abandoned this park.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing going on in this park, and then you come down here to do something positive, and yet Halloween Helen calls the cops on you.
This has happened before. I've had a ticket being given for driving on the grass. As you can see, there's a baseball field here. If they have a baseball game, guess where they park and drive at? On the grass. They gave me a ticket for setting up for an event like this. So I've had this type of stuff happen before. So.
And are you born and raised in Milwaukee?
I was born here, left here when I was 4. I was raised in Mississippi by my home. So I was about 14. Came back here and been here for the most
Yeah, Milwaukee is known as the most segregated city in the country.
He said you might have to.
You've never, you've lived other places. You've been in Mississippi. Did you ever think about leaving here because of life here?
I do, but I have a lot of this I've left here for like a year here and a year there. It's just something about this is the worst place for so much stuff, and I feel like if we can make a change here, then everywhere else we can make change too. As far as the segregation, growing up in Mississippi, I can probably still count on one hand, probably maybe 2 or 3 incidents at the most that were racial. Here, I was here not even a year, and I had my first racial run-in at 14 or 15 with a Wauwatosa police officer. There was an event that was held there, and at the end of the event, he stood in front of me and told me, "Home is this way." He made me get on the bus. Wauwatosa, if you don't know, is west of here, 60th, pretty much 60th and beyond. We call them the blue signs.
Yeah.
And that's a mostly white part of, the out part of
So in Mississippi, in there, count on one hand. Here,
I lived in Greenwood, so it was like, it was urban. Actually, it wasn't too city, it wasn't too country. It was just right. You saw little things like, past a certain hour, if you weren't in school or going to a local store. Like other than that, we didn't see white people. Like we stayed in our areas, they stayed in theirs, and it was just that way. But I remember my uncle was pulled over at one point, traveling to Florida. There was a racial incident there with that officer. And then other than that, I had a couple of white teachers who is, questionable stuff.
Yeah.
So other than that, again, I can count that on one hand.
but here,
It was instant. If you don't know, you're going to know right away where you're not wanted at or where you're not welcome at. So.
thank you for talking. I appreciate it. I know we just rolled up on your spot, and
No problem.
CNN is here to help.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for talking to me.
No, and good luck with this. And I know what you say. You're gonna be here no matter what. Good. Thank you for doing something good for the kids. Yeah. Wow, just rolled up. Hey, let's see if we can find some Living While Black. Here it is.
Yeah.
If you ain't got to travel too
You
far,
got-
you will
yeah,
run into it.
Y'all put up on the right place.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Here.
Let me talk to the live. Oh, hold on. Rotate the device. How y'all doing this afternoon? Y'all know what I'm saying? Me and Cuz out here with the beautiful black people.
Out here glazing it.
Glazing it. Y'all see my man's on the news. CNN. We not gonna talk about what happened to me. That's a big story to tell. No. And I ain't got time to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? But the makeup, thank you. I got the perfect makeup. Boy, I thought I heard something trying to come out the garbage can. I was gonna run. You see, I already got attacked, cuz I don't need to be attacked again. Wait. Oh, we going down because we on low battery. We on low battery. What they talking about though?
How you doing, man?
How you doing? I'm doing very good.
What's your name?
Mine, you could call me Zay. Zay. Z-A-Y. Okay, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good, I'm doing very good.
The thing about it is,
Excuse me.
I've been here for 57 years.
I have a
Teenagers went in the Boys and Girls Club because I went to look for the director to talk to him to see, you know, if he had an issue.
What's that name?
And I called
She
the
cold.
senator, and I had her call the
What's in the car?
supervisor. Okay. So
I already signed.
hearing back from the county supervisor after 3:30.
Okay.
Hey, somebody calling, but your phone gonna dead. I couldn't finish talking to the live.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign off from here real quick. My phone is
I
going
couldn't
dead.
finish talking to the nice
People are
beautiful
calling
people.
me, so I will talk to you guys again.